In this video, we're going to unveil and break down the best PC build for Valorant. Our goal with this video is to guide you through a selection of components we've chosen for their ability to deliver the perfect balance between performance and cost for Valorant. We've taken into account both 1080p and 1440p, and the build I'm going to show you today handles both flawlessly, be it on performance-focused or high settings. For those who prefer the convenience of a pre-built gaming PC, we've also scoured the market to bring you the best and most cost-effective pre-built option. Both our custom build and the hand-picked pre-built option will be linked for you in the description box below. By clicking these links, you gain access to current pricing information, and you also lend valuable support to our efforts in creating more content like this. Your support is greatly appreciated and fuels our passion for delivering the best gaming recommendations to our community. With that out of the way, let's first take a look at our recommended DIY build. As I already mentioned, our goal was to put together a build that will be affordable, future-proof, and will deliver top-level performance for both 1080p and 1440p Valorant gameplay. And I think we nailed it. We tested, researched, and came up with a build that's perfect for Valorant and for low-budget gaming in general. We managed to squeeze under $650, which is amazing for the level of performance you're getting here. As usual, let's start with the core components: the processor and graphics card. For this particular build, we selected AMD's Ryzen 5 5600X processor. It's an older chip, but with 6 hyper-threaded cores and maximum clock of 4.6 GHz, it delivers amazing gaming performance with minimal power or cooling requirements. More importantly, at its current pricing, it's one of the most cost-effective CPUs on the market. For the GPU, we chose an RX 6600 XT from XTX. Similarly to the CPU, it's an older generation chip, but again, the performance per dollar is off the charts. It outperforms both the RTX 3050 and 3060 at a lower price, making it a no-brainer for this value-focused build. Let's now take a look at the gaming performance starting with 1080p. On low settings, you can expect an average of around 320 FPS. On medium preset, you'll still average over 300 FPS at around 310 FPS. And on highest possible settings, you can expect roughly 295 FPS. At 1440p, the performance is not that strong, but still good enough to comfortably game on high-end 240Hz monitors. At the lowest settings, the average we recorded was around 300 FPS. On medium settings, this number dropped down to 255 FPS. And on the highest possible settings at 1440p, you can expect around 220 FPS. As you can see, no matter the monitor you plan to use, be it a competitive 1080p 360Hz or high-end 1440p 240Hz screen, this build will provide all the FPS you need to dominate your opponents. Now, for the rest of the build, we kept things simple, picking out reliable and cost-effective components to achieve a balanced and affordable final build. For the motherboard, we opted for a value-oriented MSI B550A Pro Series. It's not flashy, but it's a quality and reliable board that's got all the connectivity you'll need. Plus, it's one of the most affordable ATX B550 boards on the market. Next, the RAM we selected for this build is the 16GB DDR4 kit Vulcan Z from T-Force. Again, it's one of the most cost-efficient DDR4 kits on the market, currently sitting at $2.40 per gigabyte. And of course, it's fully compatible with both the CPU and motherboard. For an SSD, we chose one of our favorite drives for budget-oriented builds, the Western Digital's SN770 1TB NVMe SSD. It's a fast, reliable, and cost-efficient Gen 4 drive with a very competitive price of 70 cents per gigabyte. Finally, the PSU we selected for this build is Thermaltake's Tough Power GX2. It's a time-tested, reliable PSU with 80+ gold rating and a wattage of 600 watts, which will provide enough power for all of the components listed here and give you some headroom for future upgrades. It's also one of the cheapest 600-watt gold-rated PSUs on the market and comes with a 5-year warranty for extra peace of mind. And there you have it, the perfect custom build for Valorant. If you're able to build our own PC, it doesn't get better than this as far as performance per dollar is concerned. To find out the current pricing of this exact build, click on the first link in the description box below. Now, if you're not confident to build your own PC or prefer the convenience of pre-built rigs, we found the perfect pre-built alternative, the HP Victus 15L. Not only does it offer an amazing gaming performance for the price, it's also a quality and reliable PC that will serve you for years to come. It features an excellent hardware, including a powerful AMD Ryzen 7 5700G processor, an AMD RX 6600 XT graphics card, 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and 1.5 TB of hybrid storage. It'll easily provide smooth frame rates for Valorant and plenty of other games, both on 1080p and 1440p. Here's the list of the pros and cons to demonstrate how it fares in comparison to our custom build. Let's start with the bad. It costs around $200 more, and there's only 500 gigs of fast NVMe storage. And here's why you should go ahead and buy this pre-built PC. Stylish case and cooling are included, high-performing CPU, free wired mouse and keyboard, Windows 11 Home included, and the PC is ready to game out of the box. All things considered, this is an amazing pre-built, and whether you decide to go with our custom build or buy this pre-built from HP, you really cannot go wrong. It just comes down to your personal preference. And there you have it. This concludes our video. Again, be sure to check out the description to find out the most up-to-date prices of both our custom and pre-built rig recommendations. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you didn't, feel free to hit the dislike button as well. Lastly, if you need help with choosing your next PC, drop a comment below, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. See you soon!